Assalamualaikum. This is Javed Iqbal and you're watching my YouTube channel Infodesk Javed. On this channel you can have different videos regarding your maths of your secondary maths, syllabus D1, D2, D3, D4 and your primary maths. So today we are going to discuss about your grade 7 topic, one of your grade 7 topic. That topic is also utilized in your senior classes in IGCSEs and O levels also, but there is the very basic information regarding the topic, and the topic which we are going to discuss today is probability. What does probability means whenever we talk about this topic, probability? What comes in our mind? What is probability? So if I just define probability in one word, or I'll just say probability means what? Probability means chance. Chance for any event. Chance for anything. Suppose two teams are playing a match. There is a match between Pakistan and Australia. So what is the chance for the winning of any team? So what is the chance? What is the probability that Pakistan will win? Or what is the probability that Australia will win that one? So that means it's a chance. Chance, or the other ways you can say in one word for the probabilities, you can say it's possibilities. What is the possibility for any particular event? What is the possibility that that event happens? What is the possibility that today or tonight it will rain? So that is called what? Probability. In one word, I can explain it as is chance of anything, chance of any event, chance of anything is going to be happen, and possibilities for anything. So let's have an example. The very first, suppose we have a coin. So a coin, how many sides the coin normally have? We know that there are only two sides of a coin we have, and possible outcomes. There is a mathematical term for the probability. It's a possible outcomes. Possible outcomes means what? What does possible outcomes mean? Whatever event you are considering for the probability, what are the total possible chances for that one? Suppose if we just take a coin. So what are the chances on a coin? How many chances on a coin we have? Basically, yes, we said there are two sides of a coin, so we have two chances, two possibilities, two possible outcomes for a coin. And what those possible outcomes are? Whether when we toss a coin, you will see a head or a tail. So that are the possible outcomes. This is the only two chances. These are the only two possibilities which you can have from a coin. So total number of possible outcomes are 2, whether it will be a head or it will be a tail. Secondly, if we talk about a dice, a 6-sided dice, a Ludo dice, normally people are used to play Ludo games, Ludo Star and many other things. So a Ludo dice, normally how many sided? Basically a dice with 6-sided. You can say a 6-sided dice. A 6-sided dice, and on a 6-sided Ludo dice, how many numbers we are given? We have 6 faces of a side, 6 faces. That means there will be 6 possible outcomes. What it will be? Whether it would be 1, when you roll the dice, you will get 1, or you will get 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6. So these are the possible outcomes when you roll a dice. So possible outcomes means what? After having these two examples, we can discuss that. What are the possible outcomes mean? Keep remember that possible outcomes with probability terms. Whenever we talk about possible outcomes, that's mean if we flip a coin, how many chances would be there? If we roll a dice, how many chances would be there? And if we are given a spinner with suppose we have few sides for the spinners, and that is divided among different colors. It has a blue color, it's a red color, it's a yellow color, it's a green color, and it's a purple color. So what are the total possible outcomes for that spinner would be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. as this one is being divided into 5 parts, the possible outcomes would be whether it will be your spinner will stay on purple, or it will stay on blue, or on red, or on yellow, or on green. So these are the 5 possible outcomes. 5 possible outcomes for that spinner. Now, moving to the next slide, these are the chances, possibilities of anything, or how we can find the possible outcomes for anything. Now, I just move back to the coin example. I know that there are 2 possible chances for a coin, if I talk about a coin. Whether it will be head or it will be tail. So, if somebody asks me that what is the probability of head? What is the chance, if I flip a coin, what is the chance that it will land in and the face will show me head? As in these 2 possible outcomes, we have only one head and one tail. So total possible outcomes are 2 and head is 1. So probability for head is 1 and probability for tail, if I just ask probability of tail, that is also 1. So this is the way how can you write, or how can you give the probability for any event. Probability of head, we have only one head on a coin. We have only one tail on a coin. So probability of head is 1 by 2. Probability of tail is also 1 by 2. So with these probability, I will add one thing. We are considering one event, and that event is whether it would be head or it would be tail. So sum of events are sum of probabilities. When we are talking about sum of probabilities is equal to 1. That is always verified. Mean in the same event, if you are going to add all the probabilities, their sum will be 1. That is, suppose we have 2 probabilities over here. That is 1 by 2 is the probability of head, 1 by 2 is the probability of tail. So what is the sum of probabilities? It's 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which means 2 by 2. If we just cancel it, your answer is equal to 1. So keep in your mind, for the same event, for one event, the sum of all the probabilities would be equal to 1. Just after that coins example, if we just take example of the spinner or example of a dice, we have numbers on example dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So possible outcomes on this one is a 6. That means the denominator of my probability answer would be 6. What is the probability of 1? That will be 1 by 6. Probability of 2. How many times in this series we have 2? We have just 1 time 2. So again the probability of 2 is 1 by 6. Probability of 3 is 1 by 6. Probability of 4 is 1 by 6. Probability of 5 is 1 by 6. Probability of 6 is 1 by 6. This is a one event. These are the probabilities. All of these are individually probabilities of one event. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 means the denominator is same. So this will be 6 over 6, mean your answer is 1. So this is what I mean to say. The same one event sum of probabilities is always equal to 1. So while keeping this phenomenon in our mind that sum of probability is equal to 1, we have an example. Suppose rain, second is water, third is cloth, and number 4th we're going to write at the start, that is food. We have 4 different items. And we have given the probabilities for these all items in decimal form. Suppose the probability of food is 0.3, probability that it would rain is 0.2, probability of water we don't know, the probability of cloth is 0.1. How we can find the probability of missing head, which is water? So keep the thing in mind again that what the sum of probability was. The sum of probability was 1. So add them. 0.3 plus 0.2 is 0.5 plus 1, 0.6. So as we know that the sum of all these probability is 1, so we can write it as 1 minus 0.6, which means the probability of water is 0.4. This is how we can find out the missing probability of any event. Instead of decimal, if I am given these probabilities in percentage, then what I have to do? Instead of decimal, probabilities are in percentage. This is 20% chances that food will be covered, food issues will be resolved. Rain chances are, it's 15% chances for rain. Water will be increased, or water level on underground water level would be increased after plenty of rain. The chances for this one is about 50%. And what is the chance for the clouds? Instead of decimal, you are given this one in percentage. Percentage means out of 100, out of 100. So 20% plus 15%, this is 35%. 35% plus 50%, that is 85%. And we know that percentage means out of 100. If these three heads are covering 85%, so what is left now? 100. That is 100% minus 85, that is equal to 15%. That's mean the clouds percentage is 15%. So this is the way how we can utilize the very basic terminologies of probability. So thank you so much for watching this one. So keep watching and please subscribe this channel to have some more videos regarding your secondary mathematics. Thank you so much.